Welcome by Pyanodon and the 60 hours walkthrough base tour. This 10 hours I almost spent for upscaling all my resources very carefully because otherwise I run out of power. In the meantime, our power, we have already over the 200 megawatt on wind power. That is what I accomplished. I upscale the coal gas and the tar production and make 2 new factories for the syngas because we run out of syngas for the smelters. What the bottleneck is right now, and there is nothing to do about it, at least nothing, not too much. I can upscale a little bit the coal processing because the bottleneck is Nexilix, and Nexilix come from tar right now, and it's the only recipe what's available. And where is that? The Nexilix. Here is the Nexilix. This is the bottleneck. Nexilix come from first place. The problem is with Nexilix, there are Nexilix reserves, easy to mine. The problem, I don't have the technology to make the machines to mine them. Simple. Dus that is no option. Very efficient to do, by the way, but there's no option dus. So I have to make that for tiling, and tiling, the best option right now is from tar, but it's also very expensive. Later on in the game, if new technologies are unlocked, then tiling become a byproduct for many processes, and then it starts running better and better. So I accept that a little bit. But this is the bottleneck for the gearboxes, and the gearboxes is what I need for the windmills, and I like to upgrade the windmills as soon as possible. In the meantime, what I did also, not this one, I was working on the AUX. The AUX I extend a lot, I slaughter them, and it's not working because the blood is full, and it's okay for me. Because we need, from the AUX, we need a lard, there's this one, and bone meals. Bones, sorry, no bone meals. We work namelijk, I'm start working already on our new Logic Science Pack. And Logic Science Pack needs an animal sample, and this is for the animal sample. An animal sample needs bones. We have brains, that give also the AUX, guts give the AUX, meat give the AUX, lard give the AUX, skin give the AUX, and plasmids we have already, and blood. So we can start now to make an animal sample. What we need more is a poor alien sample. A poor alien sample is a ground sample, for example. Ground sample is a rich clay, what we have, and that is also processed, by the way, that produce talings for the Nexilix dus. And soil we have also, so we can combine that, and we have ground sample. Easy peasy. This one is bone meal. Bone meal you make from bones with steam as far. Yeah, see, bone with steam. Native flora. Our native flora is also running low, and we have to address that also. We're going to stack that, if possible, but I think it's possible. Incubated paddy dish, urea we have, en dan krijgen we het Relesia seeds. And we have to build dus een Relesia farm. How we get Relesia seeds is Relesia seed, Relesia of course, and how can we get Relesia? We have to make that from this one. Now, that's easy peasy because we have already everything. The cDNA we have, the flower, now that is not so point. That is a question for an automated science packs, general earth sample we have already, and Relesia codex. Now that's an ingredients what we have also. So that is not the point. And then can we make also, if you have the Ralacia, the oogvoet. En de oogvoet, as dus Ralacia here. And then we have a much more efficient recipe for the ogs. For the manicure, for the ogs, and for the ogs to multiply themselves. What was next? That was just the biological sample. Yeah. Then we need a battery. Batteries we have already because it's an ingredient for the windmills. Sulfide carchorus. Daar zijn more recipes for, but for is now only one. Basic substrate we have. Native flora again. Plasmids we have. And then we have to make cotton cuts. And cotton cuts are animals I love too much because they are very easy to multiply, and they give many items. A cotton cut moet make van een stud and van een pup, and there's quite a story to make the cotton cuts, and you need many. But if you have a cutter cut, you can do a lot of things with it. Cutter cut, that are kind of mouse. Cutter cut stud, cutter cut pup. You see there are many. The cutter cut use. Kijk, we can use that for the solidified carcass. 20. We need for 3 van die dingen. En kijk hier. This is what I like. It gives almost the same as the augs, but they are much easier to produce. They give also blood, also brains, also lard, also guts, also skin, also meat, also bones. Actually is it the same, I guess. This one, this one, this one. Guts, yes. Lard. Yes, brains, yes, and blood. It's exact the same. But you need 5 to produce this. Okay, I don't remember what we have to do. Coming soon. No, sorry. Click on the wrong. Batteries. That is dus what I'm planning to do the coming 10 hours. And in the meantime, I like to build up more my train network. This is my train network. These are limestone tiles that runs very fast, and it is nice to see. And I like to go around. You see, with the limestone tiles, I'm not yet finished, and with the track here also not. And then we can go turn around, turn around, turn around. My windmill farm is here. These are my windmills. I cannot show you because there is no radar. What did I do more? I upgrade the antimony oxide. I make 2 sections. This was only 2. I make 4 sections, so I extend the double. The problem is, when I do this, I find out the next legs is the bottleneck, because this is a complete full line. This is complete full. You see, it is waiting for the next helix. This is the bottleneck right now, because I'm waiting for this to make windmills. And windmills is what I like to produce much more than what I have now. I keep it by this. I continue also with my train network, and I start with Ralacia and with alien sample for the new potion, new science pack. I like to thank everyone for watching. Please subscribe. I hope to see you the next tour. and I hope you enjoy it, and take care of yourself.